Ever felt like your productivity tools are actually making you less productive? I've been there, searching endlessly for the perfect to-do app that would finally simplify my life and help me get more done. But instead of feeling more organized, I found myself overwhelmed, spending way too much time tweaking and optimizing apps rather than actually getting things done. After almost a decade of bouncing between apps like Notion, Todoist, Microsoft To Do, and ClickUp, I finally found a tool that gets everything right. TickTick. But don't worry, TickTick isn't just another to-do app in my opinion. It's a true productivity powerhouse that seamlessly combines the best features of all these apps into one. So in today's video, I'm going to break down why TickTick stands out from the crowd and why it's become my go-to tool for managing everything from daily tasks to long-term projects. I'll show you how it outshines the competition and how you can leverage its features to supercharge your productivity. So if you've been struggling with productivity or are on the hunt for the best to-do app, this is the video you've been waiting for. Now that you know my excitement about TickTick, let's dive into what it makes stand out by comparing it to some of the most popular productivity apps out there. First up, let's start by comparing TickTick and Notion. I assume most of you know Notion. So you also know that it's a real powerhouse when it comes to flexibility. It's like a digital Swiss Army knife, capable of handling everything from simple note-taking to complex project management. But this flexibility comes at a cost. Time. When you first dive into Notion, it's like staring at a blank canvas, literally. You can build databases, create linked pages, and design your own workflow from the ground up. But figuring out how to do all that can be overwhelming. If you've ever used Notion, you know what I'm talking about. It offers so many options, but it's easy to get lost in all the possibilities. Instead of quickly jotting down tasks or setting reminders, you can find yourself spending hours just setting up your workspace or browsing through the possibilities it offers. On the other hand, TickTick focuses on simplicity and efficiency. It's designed to be intuitive and easy to use right out of the box. You don't have to spend hours figuring out how to create a new task list or setting up a workflow. Everything is streamlined and straightforward, allowing you to focus on what really matters, getting your tasks done. Now you might argue that it's unfair to compare Notion and TickTick directly, since Notion is more of a comprehensive productivity app rather than a straightforward to-do app only. And that's partially true. But to-do lists are a key feature of Notion, so let's just compare this feature with TickTick. Now let's look at how TickTick stacks up against Microsoft To Do. Microsoft To Do is known for its simplicity. If you're already in the Microsoft ecosystem, getting started with Microsoft To Do is super simple. The interface is clean and minimalistic, making it easy to create and manage tasks without much fuss. It's designed to be straightforward, which is great if you're looking for a basic to-do list app with no learning curve. But while Microsoft To Do excels in simplicity, it's also somewhat limited in functionality. If your needs are basic and you don't want to or cannot escape the Microsoft ecosystem, it's perfect. But as soon as you need more advanced features, you might find it lacking. This is where TickTick really stands out. TickTick is designed to be just as easy to use as Microsoft To Do, but with a lot more depth. It's intuitive right out of the box, but it also offers a range of features that can support more complex workflows, all without overwhelming you. For those who don't know ClickUp, it's a project management software rather than just a simple to-do list. So it offers a whole range of features such as task management, whiteboards, spreadsheets, or document collaboration. Even if it's something completely different than Notion, it has more or less the same range of functionalities and caters to a broader audience than just someone who is looking for a simple task management tool. However, as we know from Notion, with that versatility comes complexity. When you first open ClickUp, you're immediately presented with a vast array of options, which can be overwhelming for new users. The learning curve is steep and it takes time to figure out how to set up and use the features effectively. But once you have figured everything out, you will be rewarded with a vast amount of features and capabilities. TickTick, on the other hand, prioritizes simplicity and efficiency. While it doesn't offer as many features as ClickUp, it's much easier to get started with. The interface is clean and intuitive, and you can start managing your tasks right away without needing to spend hours learning how to use the app. So if you're looking for a tool that lets you hit the ground running, TickTick is the better choice in terms of ease of use. Finally, let's now take a closer look at how TickTick stacks up against Todoist, one of the most well-known task management tools out there. Todoist is often praised for its simplicity and clean interface. It's one of those apps that you can start using right away without needing a manual. The design is minimalist, which makes it easy to navigate and quick to set up. You can create tasks, set due dates, and organize your list with just a few clicks, making Todoist a great choice if you're looking for something straightforward. But whilst Todoist simplicity is one of its strengths, it can also be a limitation for users who need more advanced features. This is where TickTick shines. Like Todoist, TickTick is incredibly easy to use right out of the box, but it also offers more depth for users who want to take their task management to the next level. In short, I think that both apps are very user-friendly, making it very simple to navigate and get started right away. However, in my opinion, TickTick offers richer experience for those who need more than just the basics. Before moving on, sign up for my newsletter via the link in the description and start making real lasting progress today. In Notion, you need to create and customize your own to-do list, which means building your own task management system from scratch. This can be powerful but also time-consuming, especially if you're looking for built-in capabilities like reminders, recurring tasks, or subtasks. But if you have decided to just use one of the to-do list templates that Notion offers, you are good to go in just a few seconds. So you will have your tasks neatly organized and, depending on the template, integrated in a weekly planner or something more elaborate, which, however, goes again far beyond a clean and simple to-do list. TickTick, on the other hand, is a dedicated task manager. It offers a powerful task management system with built-in features like integrated calendar views, habit tracking, and even a Pomodoro timer, all ready to go without requiring extensive setup. This means you can start improving your productivity immediately without the need to buy templates or use other tools in combination with Notion. When it comes to basic task management, Microsoft To Do covers all the essentials. You can create task lists, set due dates, add reminders, and even organize tasks into single categories. It also integrates well with other Microsoft services like Outlook and OneDrive, which is a big plus if you're already using those tools or if your company forces you to use only Microsoft. In addition, I like the ability to create separate to-do lists, for example, for different projects or personal versus professional use. But if you're looking for more robust task management, TickTick is the better choice in my opinion. TickTick offers the same task management possibilities and more. You can also create separate lists, tasks, subtasks, invite others, or add files or comments. But there is so much more in TickTick. For example, you can use TickTick's calendar view to manage and schedule your tasks. You can create tags to better organize your to-dos, or you can group or sort everything for specific criteria. But in Microsoft To Do, you can only sort within a list, whilst in TickTick you can sort across all your tasks if you would like to. TickTick also includes features like habit tracking, a Pomodoro timer, or even an Eisenhower matrix, which are designed to help you stay on top of your tasks and boost priority. Features that Microsoft To Do simply doesn't offer. ClickUp is incredibly powerful when it comes to task management and organization. It allows you to create detailed task lists, subtasks, dependencies, and even Gantt charts for project timelines. It's a great tool for managing complex projects, especially if you're working with a large team. You can also integrate documents, chats, and goals within the platform, making it an all-in-one solution for project management. But this complexity can be a double-edged sword. If your primary focus is on personal productivity and simple task management, ClickUp might feel like an overkill. The sheer number of features can be distracting and you might end up spending more time organizing your tasks than actually completing them. Even if I'm used to work with new and rather complex tools, it took quite some time to get used to ClickUp. Eventually, we were abandoning it since it turned out to be way too powerful and overwhelming for personal use. TickTick, while not as feature-rich as ClickUp obviously, offers everything you need for effective task management. It provides a powerful but straightforward task management system with built-in features like recurring tasks, subtasks, priorities, and integrated calendar views. You don't have the ability to create a Gantt chart, but I believe that's also not necessary when you just use it for personal use or in very small teams. But even if you share tasks or lists in TickTick, you can assign tasks to other people or comment and mention them, provided that you have shared a workspace with someone else, which I did not do in my example. So it's not just something for your own, but can certainly be used when collaborating with others. What I also like is that you can assign subtasks to different people with different due dates, while someone else might own the overall task. However, I believe that's not a unique feature and also possible in ClickUp. For most individuals, TickTick's balance of features and simplicity makes it a more practical choice for everyday task management. But if you're looking for a new tool for a team or organization that has more complex requirements, you might want to look into ClickUp as your preferred choice. Todoist excels in basic task management. It allows you to create tasks, set due dates, add labels, and create simple project lists. It also supports recurring tasks and priority levels, which are essential for staying organized. On top of your tasks, there are lists that you can create. There's an inbox view for all of your uncategorized tasks, as well as you can create tags and filter for specific things. In short, Todoist's strength lies in its simplicity, which makes it easy to keep track of your task without getting bogged down in details. At one glance, Todoist and TickTick offer pretty much the same functionalities, and that's true. Their task management does not only look very similar, it also is. However, there are small but subtle differences which eventually make the difference. So TickTick takes task management one step further than Todoist. In addition to all the features offered by Todoist, TickTick lets you, for example, create smart lists, folders, or lets you view your tasks in different views, such as list, Kanban, or timeline view. Smart lists, for example, are lists based on common features. So TickTick can show all your tasks due today, tomorrow, next week, or similar. In addition, TickTick offers a habit tracking, a Pomodoro timer on tools that are integrated and designed to help you stay on track and boost your productivity. There's also the possibility to use a habit tracker in Todoist, but you need to enable this, and at least in my opinion, it does not have the same smooth usability and overview than the natively integrated one in TickTick. I've been using Todoist for a very long time before I moved to TickTick, just because I was not completely satisfied with some of its features, which I found in TickTick. For example, next to your navigation bar on the left in TickTick, you can open your task overview or any list, as well as it lets you open one single task on the right. In Todoist, however, whatever you were looking at opened in full screen. So in case you wanted to see which other tasks are, for example, under a specific category, you needed to close the task you had open full screen and reopen it to edit. While in TickTick, you always have everything at one glance. Also, what I really love about TickTick is the many different view options of your tasks. Of course, Todoist also has a calendar view, but I believe in TickTick there are much more views, sorts or filter options, be it in the calendar or task overview. One more thing I always missed in Todoist, but possible in TickTick, is the possibility to create tags and also regroup, rearrange, or filter and sort according to those tags. Another thing I love about TickTick is the built-in habit tracker. It's super simple but has nice visualizations at the same time. The one in Todoist always felt a bit clunky and did not offer, for example, such visuals as the one in TickTick does. Overall, the differences in task management between TickTick and Todoist are not huge, but at least for me, those small differences made a big impact. So if you need a tool that can handle both day-to-day tasks or more complex project management, both TickTick and Todoist are great options. whilst I still think that TickTick offers a slightly more without sacrificing simplicity. Now, when it comes to customization and flexibility, Notion is probably best in class. You can build nearly anything in Notion, from simple checklists to complex databases. I even know some smaller companies or startups that exclusively use Notion for their entire operations. So the level of customization is immense, which is why so many people love it. But the flexibility can be a double-edged sword. The more options you have, the more time you might spend tweaking and optimizing instead of actually getting things done or planning your tasks. And even if you only want to create or customize a single to-do list, maybe with some more advanced features, you might get lost in the endless sea of possibilities. As I mentioned before, you might want to use one of the many templates Notion offers. And even if you do so, you can still customize it to your personal needs. So Notion's flexibility is unlimited, which, however, might come at the price of overwhelm. TickTick, while not as customizable as Notion obviously, offers a good balance between flexibility and ease of use in my opinion. Of course, it does not offer the same level of customization, but I believe it does not need to, because its main purpose is task management and not something else. But still, there is some level of customization and flexibility. For example, you can customize task lists, set priorities, and use text to organize your tasks based on your personal preferences. I, for example, have created my own tags, color scheme, or sorting criteria that helps me to have everything I need at just a glance. Overall, TickTick is not as extensive as Notion's capabilities, but it's more than enough for most people's task management needs, and it's all designed to be straightforward and easy to use. When it comes to customization and flexibility, you will see that Microsoft To Do is fairly rigid. You can personalize your task list with different colors and backgrounds, but that's about the extent of it. The focus is on simplicity and integration with the Microsoft ecosystem, which means you won't find much in the way of advanced customization. TickTick, while not as flexible as an app like Notion, offers significantly more customization options than Microsoft To Do. You can not only customize the look and feel, but also the contents with task lists, tags, and smart lists based on specific criteria. This allows you to tailor the app to your workflow and personal preferences. For example, you can create a smart list that automatically gathers all tasks due today or tasks with a specific tag, which is great for managing complex projects or daily routines. In summary, if you need an app that can adapt to your specific needs and allow for more personalized setup, TickTick is the clear winner here. When it comes to customization and flexibility, ClickUp is one of the most adaptable tools out there. As you might have seen from my screen recordings, you can customize nearly every aspect of your workflow, from task views to automation rules. Whether you prefer lists, board, calendars, or timelines, ClickUp lets you set up your workspace exactly how you want it. This level of customization is ideal for teams with complex needs or individuals who love to tailor their tools to their specific workflow. However, with great flexibility comes the potential for overwhelm. The more options you have, the more time you might spend configuring the tool instead of using it to get things done. For users who value simplicity, this can be a drawback. TickTick, while not as customizable as ClickUp, still offers a good amount of flexibility for personal task management. As you might have seen in the earlier comparisons, you can customize tasks lists, set up tags, and create smart lists based on specific criteria, such as tasks due today or tasks with a particular priority. While it doesn't offer the extensive customization options of ClickUp, it provides enough flexibility to meet most personal productivity needs without the complexity. When it comes to customization, Todoist offers a decent amount of flexibility. As I mentioned before, you can organize the tasks using labels, filters, and projects, and you can also customize your task list with different colors to visually distinguish between them. Beyond these basics, customization options are somewhat limited. TickTick, while not as customizable as some other tools like Notion or ClickUp, still offers a little bit more flexibility than Todoist. As I mentioned before, you can create custom smart lists based on specific criteria, use tags to organize tasks in more detailed ways, and even customize the appearance of your list with themes and color schemes. Overall, I believe both tools are great, offering enough flexibility without overwhelming. However, as I described above, there are some small things that TickTick offers but not Todoist, which might make a difference for some of you. If you're not sure, I recommend just trying it out. User experience is another area where TickTick excels, at least in my opinion. The interface is slick, clean, and highly intuitive. Navigation is simple, making it easy to find exactly what you need when you need it. TickTick's design is forced on keeping everything you need in the right place without overwhelming you with too many features. Notion's interface, while also well designed, can sometimes feel cluttered or overwhelming, especially if you have a lot of content. This is understandable given that Notion is much more than just a to-do list. It's a fully fledged productivity suite. However, if your primary focus is task management, TickTick's more streamlined approach might be more appealing. User experience is an area where both TickTick and Microsoft To Do perform very well. But I believe they cater to different needs. Microsoft To Do's interface is very clean and minimalistic, which makes it easy to use and navigate. This simplicity is appealing if you want a simple app that just gets the job done. But the app's simplicity also comes with limitations in functionality, as we have already discussed. Even if Microsoft To Do is simple and clean, I still like that it has a few customization options that let you tailor your lists to make them pop or a bit more engaging. One thing that's for sure is that you won't get lost in Microsoft To Do just because it offers a limited number of functionalities. TickTick, on the other hand, also has a sleek design, but at the same time offers a lot more advanced features while keeping the design clean and the interface not feeling cluttered. I think that TickTick's navigation is intuitive and the app keeps everything you need within easy reach. Even with its richer feature set, TickTick maintains a clean and organized interface, which makes it easy to stay focused on your tasks. So while Microsoft To Do offers a great user experience for basic task management, TickTick provides a more powerful user experience without compromising on usability. Just as ClickUp's endless possibilities to customize your tasks management, so is its interface. It's feature-rich, which is great for users who need a comprehensive tool, but it can also feel cluttered and overwhelming, especially if you're managing multiple projects. The abundance of options can sometimes make navigation a bit challenging. TickTick, on the other hand, offers a cleaner, more intuitive interface. It's designed to keep things simple with easy navigation and a focus on what you need most. Even with its powerful features, TickTick maintains a streamlined design that's easy to use, making it a better fit for those who prefer a more focused user experience. Todoist's user interface is one of its strongest points. It's clean, minimalist, and designed to help you focus on your tasks without distractions. The interface is consistent across all platforms, which makes it easy to switch between devices without missing a beat. However, the minimalist design also means that some features are hidden in menus, which can make accessing them less intuitive. TickTick offers a similarly clean and intuitive interface, but with a bit more depth. As I mentioned, if you put both apps side by side, you can see that they are very similar overall. TickTick's design is also very clean and the navigation is straightforward, making it easy to access all of its features without feeling cluttered. What I like is that even when you use the built-in tools like the calendar view or habit tracker, they are seamlessly integrated without the need to click through a menu to get there. So in terms of look and feel, TickTick and Todoist are very similar. Again, the differences lie in the details here. Now that we've taken a deep dive into how TickTick compares to some of the most popular productivity apps out there, let's quickly recap and see which app might be the best fit for different types of users. While I personally use TickTick and love it for its simplicity combined with powerful features, I understand that it might not be the perfect fit for everyone. Notion is best for real power users who love customization and need a flexible one-stop shop where a to-do list is just one part of a complex project management. If you're willing to invest significant time to get good in Notion, this is your choice. Microsoft To Do, however, is ideal for those who want a simple, no-frills task manager that integrates smoothly with Microsoft products. It's perfect if you don't want to leave the Microsoft environment and just want basic task management, but might feel limited if you need more advanced features. Similar to Notion, ClickUp is a powerhouse for project management, especially in a large team setting. So if you're looking for extensive features and customization to manage complex projects and tasks, ClickUp is right for you. But it's pretty overwhelming if you are looking for something simple, straightforward to manage just your personal tasks. Todoist is a solid choice for users who prefer a minimalist and straightforward task manager. I think it's easy to use and effective for daily task management, but lacks some advanced features that more demanding users might need. Personally, if I was not using TickTick, I would go back to Todoist as my second choice. Having a great to-do app is essential for staying organized and on track, but that's only part of the equation. Equally important is having the right method and workflow to efficiently tackle your tasks and actually get things done. So make sure to watch this video next, where I'll show you the most effective way for managing your to-dos and boosting your productivity.